This is day 2 of implementing SAP from scratch. In the last video, we looked at NextSmart's 5 biggest problems. And now we know why they want to implement SAP. But before we configure a single screen, before we write a single line of code, we have to make the most important decision of the entire project. Where is this massive system going to live? Cloud or on-premise? For a beginner, cloud versus on-premise may sound little complicated or technical, but it is actually very simple. Option 1 is on-premise. This is like buying a piece of land and building your own house from scratch. You own it completely. You can paint the walls any color you want. You can knock down a wall if you want. But you are also responsible for everything. If the roof leaks, you fix it. If the security alarm breaks, you fix it. For NextSmart, this means buying their own massive servers, cooling them, securing them, and hiring a huge IT team. Option 2 is public cloud. This is like renting an apartment in a luxury high-rise building. The building management handles the security, maintenance, plumbing, everything is managed by the building management team. You just pay rent and move in. But you cannot knock down the walls. You cannot change the layout. You have to live by their rules. For NextSmart, this means using standard SAP process with very little room for customization. Now, NextSmart is a multi-billion-dollar business. They do not want the headache of fixing their own servers, which means they don't want on-premise. And for them, it is also too complex to just use standard unchangeable rules, which means they don't want public cloud as well. They actually need a mix of both cloud and on-premise. And that is why we are recommending option 3, private cloud rise with SAP. Think of this like buying a luxury villa. SAP manages the property, they handle the servers, the security, backups, everything is managed by SAP. NextSmart does not need to worry about the roof leaking or maintenance. It is like a private villa. So NextSmart gets their own dedicated system. If they need to build an extension for their unique process, they can. It gives them the security and ease of the cloud with flexibility of their own system. So now the decision is made. NextSmart is moving to the private cloud with RISE. Now that we have the foundation, it is time to start building the house. And to do that, we need a team. Now, who actually builds an SAP system? We will meet the crew in the next video. So stay tuned.